Hello everyone, we are here to talk about something that we all struggle with at some point in our lives, time management. Now, you may be thinking, aren't you be talking about the same old thing on time management? Like a broken record. Repeating what others are saying. I probably learned it in my high school on time management. Let me ask you, what you learned in high school, did it work for you? I bet it didn't. Well, let me tell you, something big about time management. Time management is a lie. Yes, you heard me right, despite all the books, apps, and techniques out there, time management just doesn't work. It's like trying to put a square peg in a round hole. You may force it for a bit, but eventually, it's just not going to fit. You will manage it for a while, but at the end you will give up. The reason why time management doesn't work is because it assumes that we have control over time. Newsflash, we don't. We do not have a time machine and we are not Flash. Time marches on regardless of what we do, and we can't speed it up or slow it down. We can only work within the time we have. So, what can we do instead? Well, the key is to focus on managing yourself, not the time. Ask yourself questions like, what am I doing with my time? How can I prioritize my tasks? How can I be more productive in the time I have? Let's take a moment to break that down. When you're trying to manage your time, you may feel like you're constantly running behind. You can get tired easily, and soon you give up, and tell yourself this don't work. But, if you take a step back and assess what you're doing with your time, you may find that you're spending too much time on unimportant tasks or that you're trying to do too many things at once. For example, you can cut down on one episode of a series per day, and you gain 45 extra minutes per day. I wake up an hour earlier to gain an extra 60 minutes. You don't have to do an hour earlier, start by 15 minutes earlier. Start small is good enough. Once you have a clear understanding of how you're using your time, you can start to prioritize your tasks. Ask yourself, what is most important to me right now? What needs to be done first? By focusing on what's most important, you'll be able to allocate your time more effectively and feel more in control. When you did not get on task, you basically lost control of yourself, not time. Set some rules to manage yourself better. It can be a reward for yourself when you complete a task. Look for ways to be more productive with the time you have. This could be as simple as turning off your phone, creating a to-do list, or using tools to automate repetitive tasks. The goal is to find what works best for you and stick to it. In conclusion, time management may not work, but managing yourself does. By focusing on what you're doing with your time and prioritizing your tasks, you'll be able to make the most of the time you have. And that's it, folks. I hope this lesson was helpful and gave you a new perspective on time management. As always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.